The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go from Minneapolis. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
Brings up second down at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
A give to Jones, heading right. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They certainly don't waste any time getting him involved, and we knew coming in that he would be a part of the game plan, but if this is a sign of things to come, he could be in store for a big game.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seed he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On the ground now with Jones. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Play action now, it's McCarthy. Secured by the veteran, Adam Thielen. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
I mean, what a start to this game throwing the ball. I mean, I don't think the ball's hit the ground yet, Mike. I mean, he's 4 for 4. Now he's got his offense set up here early with 1st and goal.
This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And he's in. C.J. Ham. Touchdown, Minnesota. And they get the 1st first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He's got it. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings 7, Falcons 0.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Ray McLeod on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons come out there led by Michael Penix, the second-year quarterback out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
And in year 2, it's really where we see the growth between being a rookie starting quarterback in the NFL and now a quote-unquote veteran quarterback in the NFL. And some of those early lessons that he went through, the ups and downs that are inevitable for any young rookie quarterback, now it's can he build on those? Can he take that next step and become the leader of this organization that they all think he can be?
Throw over the middle, caught by London. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 3rd down, Penix. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. They get 15 on that game. First down, Atlanta.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard. First down, Atlanta.
Looking to throw. It's Penix. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Here's Penix. We'll try to set up a tight end screen with Pitts. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Kyle Pitts. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Falcons.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Koo able to add the extra point, and the Falcons come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Chandler now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense ready now for their second drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. In motion, Naylor. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd.
You just can't defend a pass much better than that, Mike. And the way they teach these defenders is attack the receiver's hand with your hands. That's the catch point that you want to disrupt, and makes a really nice play on the ball, and he's able to knock it out of bounds.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but, Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that ended up going the other direction.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. The Falcons are going to send Jamal Agnew deep to return. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Falcons offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
A gain of 12.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Another run here for Robinson. And much more room to run on this one. Pickup of 8, and that'll bring up third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down. Quite a call there. They go for the 4th and inches. And it's a gain of 5.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
You're going to go play action with Penix. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
A gain of 14. And a Falcon first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Second and 11. Pitts is the man in motion. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it second down and 11. From the gun, it's Penix. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass.
Good blocking, and he's in. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Atlanta. That his second touchdown tonight.
And that's just another element that defenses have to worry about when playing a team like this. You match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play. Big-time finish, big-time play, and they end this drive with 6.
On is Kuhn for the point after. The kick is good, and the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Vikings 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. That's David Onyemata in there for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On play action, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
19 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard.
McCarthy's pass complete to Adam Thielen. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now, faking the give. Headed left, buying time.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's 2nd and 2. Up the middle, here's Jones. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
He'll try and throw it with McCarthy. Forced to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
12 yards. That's good for a Vikings 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Gordon Mason, touchdown Vikings.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Riker now to add the extra point. It's up and through. The Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Jamal Agnew now to return.
Jamal Agnew on the return.
The Falcons offense ready to get back to work. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease. Their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns, but still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
Pace on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. Short throw taken by Pitts. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Now he takes off. 22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Atlanta.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Falcons.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
To Darnell Mooney.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
And that's the problem with playing man coverage. There's just not enough eyes on the quarterback. Everyone has their eyes on their receiver that they're matched up with, and he's able to pick up that first down with his legs.
On the give, it's Robinson. Oh, making guys miss, and he's in. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Here's Coop for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Falcons have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Price now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Vikings offense back onto the field for their next possession. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14, and they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Scrambling to his left. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
Jones now on 1st and 10. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
In motion, Naylor. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2. Try and run for the first down with Jones. 12 yards there, and a first down.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations? So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The rookie from Georgia, Jalen Walker. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis.
Ryan Wright in
After this,
for the
here's
Vikings.
Ryan Wright now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. Right side, catch made by McLeod. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
7 brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
A gain of 5.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Jonathan Grenard in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Penix. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Now Robinson. And they'll wind up getting about 6, but he is stopped well short of the first down marker. It is 4th down. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. So on 4th down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. Now fair catch, and he'll take it at about the 24-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Working free downfield. It's Thielen. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. McLeod now to return. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Penix. That one taken in by London. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. He'll try to run for it. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
And the Falcon 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Give, and here comes Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Byron Murphy, that Pro Bowl corner, able to work his way in there for a sack.
All right, so it's only one drive here in the second half, and they trail pretty big here to start the third. But it seems this defense came out with a little different energy than we saw in the first half. Whatever was said in the locker room seemed to have worked. Now it's the offense's chance to see if they can cut into this deficit.
4th down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14. Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Jones, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 11.
He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. To throw, it's McCarthy. Set up the screen with Hawkinson. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. And great coverage on special teams to mark it down inside the 5-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. And here's Bijan. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcons first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
This is the job of any linebacker, Mike, having the ability to go downhill fast, hit an open gap, and make a play in the backfield. But I think we can actually consider this going above and beyond because he was able to make that stop so far behind the line of scrimmage.
Left side in the hands of London. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Taking off.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the 1st down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
They run over center with Robinson. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Ivan Pace up to his linebacker spot to make the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the 30-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Pushed out to his right. Now he'll run it. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
And a Falcon 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
1st down, Atlanta.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
The tackle by Andrew Van Ginkel. 4 yards on the pickup. second and 6 at the 36-yard line.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Penix. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Falcons.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need-to-have-it situations, tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on 3rd down.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
2nd and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? And that is incomplete.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Price now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
They'll motion over Thielen. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They motion a receiver right. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you got the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
To the air once more is McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's third and
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He's going to have a Vikings first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
And these are the tough yards you judge a back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
Room to run at the 35. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Minnesota.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On the zone read, it's McCarthy. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a first down.
There he goes, and he will score! Game on! J.J. McCarthy, touchdown Minnesota. He's got another one, his second touchdown of the evening. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Makes the score Falcons 27, Vikings 21.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. McLeod now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. And he's turned a number of those into big plays. They'll go play action now with Penix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Andrew Van Ginkel. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
On second down, Penix. Left side, he's got McLeod. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Now Penix on third and long. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. And we have a tie game. What a big turnaround. The defense comes up with the score to square the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
This defense took the field, Mike, saying, we've got to get the ball back to our offense. Give them a chance to tie this up. Well, they didn't even need their offense to take the field. They did it all themselves, and as you said, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Will Riker now on for the extra point. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Falcons 27.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Agnew on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. London brought in motion. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
On the give, it's Robinson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many growth.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
The Falcons getting their punter out there. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Again, it's Jones. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll go back to Jones on 1st down. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now McCarthy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. To throw is McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. It's back out now to kick this one away. Agnew on the return. And He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. On first down, it's Penix. Now he takes off. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
13 yards. And the Falcon first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
On first down, it's Robinson. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one, a gain of 18.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
Hey, Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
Broke over the middle, caught by London. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
A gain of 7. And the Falcon first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
Now the lefty Penix on first down, and this ball's going to be incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Another try, 2nd and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Andrew Van Ginkel in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's third down.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, the crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. To the goal line and in. Ray McCloud. Touchdown, Atlanta.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Chandler now to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This is 1st and 10. They'll run with Jones. He finds a seam, a good run. Up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
42-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here comes 2nd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are right back in this one.
So you find yourself in the 2-minute offense. You understand you're losing. There's a sense of urgency. There's a pace and a rhythm to your offense, but you can't be reckless. You don't want to turn the ball over. Give yourself as many downs as possible to bring your team back, and really nice job by the defense. They may have very well just sealed that win.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out. But 1 first down will essentially end the game. London brought in motion. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Throwing is Penix. Right side, catch made by McCloud. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
19 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.